The only actual cooking going on would be with the lime juice.
With the lime juice, correct. Yeah, during summer we also make tilapia ceviche, which process a little longer because we have to cook the fish. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to cook in the lime juice, so we have to wait a while. But it gives it a lot of flavor. And if you use any other type of shrimp, you also have to, it gives it about 3 to 4 hours before it really soaks into the lime juice. So,
let's give this guy a shot here.
Try this guy. And the traditional way to eat it, you have to use your hands.
This way is hands. Okay, no forks.
Use your hands, no forks, and you have to just grab it. And it's a little messy when you eat it, but boy, it's tasty. Yeah, it's worth it. That way you can feel the tostada flavor.
That's good.
Thank you.
It's a nice crunch.
It's pretty crunchy, yeah.
It's really good.
Thank you. Yeah, it makes a difference when everything is freshly made. Something about our store, our kitchen in here. Because having a store, everything they make from scratch, including beans, rice, and it's a long process. Even the tortillas we make over here. So when you try our food, the flavor is completely different to our regular, restaurants.
Right. So
because
not going to be the prepackaged.
The prepackaged. No, this is like home cooking style, really. And a lot of people tell us that when you eat in here, you feel it makes a big difference.
And you guys keep it authentic, right?
We keep it very authentic. A lot of our recipes are from southern Mexico, Oaxaca, and that's the key, authentic. And we also sometimes some of our meals, because my wife is from Lebanon, from the Middle East, we tend to add a little bit of her spices because interesting, the Latin spices and the Middle Eastern spices, we have different things, but they mix together really well.
Sure.
Every Saturday we make this chicken. We have a custom-made barbecue, about 6 foot outside, and we cook this chicken. They flatten it up, the whole chicken, and we cook it with mesquite charcoal. Really low process, but the recipe is Middle Eastern with a touch of Hispanic. So when you try that chicken, it's something completely different, something that you haven't tried before.
When I noticed that you guys had the Middle Eastern menu up here for catering.
We do, yes.
And I was wondering how that fit in there, but you said your wife is Lebanese?
She's Lebanese, and she's an excellent cook. It's not because she's my wife, but she studies a lot, different foods, and her Middle Eastern is the authentic as well because her recipes comes from her mom and her ancestors. We tried a deli here in the past, but their food, so much labor involved. Yeah. So it wasn't worth it. So I said, okay, let's do catering because that way she has enough time to prepare. Sure. Because their food takes a lot of preparation. While the contrast is, Mexican food is very tasty, but it's a lot faster to make.
Sure.
So it's a big difference there.
Tell me about the market itself. You said you guys opened up in 2004?
We opened December 2004. It's going to be 8 years for us now in here. People are really loving the store. A lot of people are still discovering the store. And we not only carry Latin products, but we also carry Middle Eastern, a little bit of Asian, African. And we get a lot of customers from pretty much all over the world. Our Latin products also, they're not only Mexican, but we go from South America, Central America, the Caribbean. So we get a lot of mixture of cultures in here, coming to the store. And that was the idea. That's why we decided to call it Plaza, because it's an open market for the whole world. And as we go, we bring different, all the time we bring in different products to please our customers pretty much. Even our produce, when you walk our produce, you're gonna see things that you probably never seen before. Yeah. Exotic fruits, I call them, that come from South America and Central America that only grow in those areas. I have a lot of Peruvian vegetables that I myself, I'm learning about it. Peruvian food is very interesting. They have this pepper called, it's a yellow pepper that I never seen before, and it sells a lot. They use it for all their meals. It's called ají amarillo, and it only grows in Peru, in certain areas of Peru. It's really hard to get, and we bring it here, but frozen. They cut it fresh and freeze it, and then ship it to the United States. And they have another pepper, which I never seen in my life too. It looks like an apple. It's called rocoto. It's a red pepper that we also carry here, and only grows in that part of the world, in Peru. They also make ceviche using those type of peppers. But the ají amarillo, for them, they use in every meal, you know. And people get excited when we bring the things, because they cannot even find them in Portland. People tell me, you know, not even Salem. I had a gentleman yesterday from Dominican Republic. Got very excited because we carry guanabana, which is another exotic fruit that only grows in those areas of the world. And he said, man, I haven't seen this since I left my country. Nice. So he got excited and bought a whole bunch of those things just because he hadn't had it for a while. So, and that's what this story is all about, bringing things that are kind of unusual, you know. Being Latin and living in California, I learned, you know, a lot of different products from other parts of the world. And I'm from Guatemala, which is a region where certain things that grow there, you don't see them in any other parts of the world. And we carry all that in here because fortunately now we can get a lot of stuff from California. You know, the culture is growing so much that they are catering to these people.
Is that the reason why you wanted to open up the market, was so that you could have other people experience things they might not have gotten otherwise? That's
exactly why. When we opened the market, we were thinking, and I think we accomplished that. We are hoping to create a store when you step in, you feel that you are in a part of Latin America. And people have expressed that to me. And, you know, bringing, it's very cultural here because, as I say, we bring so much stuff from other areas of the world. Our products department, you come and see, we got a lot of tours, as you mentioned this, from the high schools, Spanish American high schools. Every year we have probably about 10 different tours. We have schools coming all the way from Rossburg to, you know, high schools and stuff. And it's really cool because we show them things that kids never seen before. And they're, you know, ask questions about it, and they're learning a few things. Even our meat department is completely different. We're still cutting everything by hand. And our cuts are different than what you are used to seeing. And they don't waste anything. They use pretty much the whole, you know, the whole animal, the head and everything. They use, and we sell all that stuff here. Nice. So kids, high school kids, when we show them the head of a cow, I mean, they've never seen them before like that. You know, they get a kick out of that. So that was the whole purpose, to create something that you don't have around, you know, something different. And I checked in a store from Salem to Portland, and I only see a couple of stores in Portland that are close to what we have in here. So in a way, we have accomplished that, you know, what we wanted to. So here we go with chapulines.
They look like crickets.
They look like crickets,
okay,
yeah.
There we go.
All right. Very salty, you know?
That's really, yeah.
No, people from Oaxaca eat this a lot. So, but I feel the lemon a lot of lemon.
A lot of lime and a lot of salt.
A lot of lime and a lot of salt, yeah.
So they cook it in the lime and the...
They cook it on the lime, they put the salt and the spices, I guess. I guess they put too much lime on these ones.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you were to season other food with it, mix it up with something.
Right. And that's how they eat them. They put them in a tostada, or they put them on the tacos. Yeah. That's what she was saying. Maybe as a, yeah, but by themselves they're very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ooh. I think, yeah.